you know, sometimes too, like you gotta make sure like whatever you got going into the effects, like it's not like super duper loud. You know what I mean? Like, because I think if you feed too much audio to certain effects, it makes it have to do too much work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I know it might sound crazy, but like sometimes you gotta print them effects to audio. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. Just like, especially like with the synths, like if I got like the basics of everything for the synths, because the synths going to take up most of everything. So if I got this preset, I got this idea I want to put on there. Let me print out the idea, then unload it, load the synth, and just start pressing a whole bunch of effects on there. Once I got like this sounds good, print that and just keep on resampling.
Yeah. I mean, I do that, and like I have like 3-4 different versions. Like if I'm really like make something, I'm trying to like make sure I got it like the exact performance and crazy like OCD or whatever about it. You know what I mean? I would just have it like so. I got one that got the MIDI, one that got all the audio but with no effects, and then the final one that got the effects, and then other one where I done bounced like the melodies, like all the instruments to a 2-track and all the drums to a 2-track. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you know, because I mean, the more you do that, like it's just you got every step of the way, and you saving each one as a different one. So I got like beat MIDI, beat multi-track, beat multi-track with effects, beat
final.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do the same thing, bro.
Like, I'm bad about it too.
But at least like at that, if you got it like that, because you got everything saved, you're gonna like diminish the risk of you like having to like do the whole track over from scratch.
Right. Yeah. Or when you listen later and you like, damn, I want to take that one effect off that spot.
Exactly.
I can go back.
You just going back. Well, let me go back to this file.
Right.
Save it, then and like you might have like the whole thing multi-tracked out. But you're like, damn, I want to change that lead synth. So you just go back and all you gotta do is change the lead synth, and then just track that out, boom, and throw it in there or something like that, or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Or you just drag the MIDI in, whatever. You know what I mean? But like, it's like. It's like, and I think people forget too, like sometimes too, like we on iPads. You know what I'm saying? Like
update to come out, apps wouldn't work.
Say again?
Like if a new update comes out, sometimes the apps have to catch up. So the app they'll have to go program it for the new update, and then you're stuck on your track. That's what I'm saying. I always pick audio tracks.
Yeah, hell yeah, yep. Shit. Man, I like I got. I think I know I said this shit before. I got a track that I had a track I made, and like, cause I threw too many synths on it. Like I threw too many effects on it. As soon as I open it, right now, the joint, like I'll be playing 3 seconds. It's I can't do nothing with it, nothing at all.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I can't bounce nothing out because I can't be like solo it and bounce something out or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's just all like it's jacked, and that shit is a hit. I know it's a hit because I played it for my boys before he used to play, and he was like, "Yo, that shit right there." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." I thought this was kind of. He's like, "Nah, this is like some crossover shit." You know what I mean? It sounded like it could be like some alternative, but yet some hip hop, like all of that. Like, but like but I wasn't responsible when I was making a beat. Be responsible when you make the beats.
Right.
Cover your ass, man. Cover your ass.
Tip right there, man.
Huh?
That's a beginner tip right there.
Yeah. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Save multiple versions of your tracks. Like a version with
render
MIDI.
Shit to audio constantly.
Yeah. Version with your MIDI, then like bounce all your tracks out the audio, and then after that, because when you got all them synths running, man. And listen, I used to always tell people like when you got them synths running, it's like you running uphill, and somebody's just putting books in a book bag that's on your back. So every synth, every effect that you throw on to the computer, that's another bag. I mean, another book thrown in your bag, and depending on how much of how strong the synth or the effect is, it might just be a whole nother book bag. You know what I mean? Eventually you're gonna fall. So it's like Because that hell ain't never ended. The only time that hell stopped is when they press pause. You know what I mean? Like, when they stop the playback, and then as soon as they press play, that hell ain't no warm up. You just straight into it. You know what I mean? So you know, like if you think it will fuck you up, like, you know, it's gonna, you know, the less RAM you got, less leg power you got for them books to carry your book bag. So.
And no matter what DAW you have, you're still going to run into the same problem. That's one thing that everyone needs to understand. Because some folks could be like, oh, I can just throw in a beat. Like, folks like, well, we got a problem with Beatmaker 3. Well, the same problem's going to happen if you put it in Nano Studio. The same problem's going to happen if you put it in Aria. The same problem's going to happen when you put it in Cubasis. The more you put the text on that CPU is going to be like, nah, bro, you just hurl.
No, that's real. That's real.
Yeah.
Just bounce the audio. Like, at the end of the day, bounce each of your tracks to audio. You know,
and it's easier than ever to do it now, because like back in the days we used to be like, okay, audio copy, audio paste, and then when they had the great divide of which one on the old audio copy, audio paste was gone, like now we got everything on files. It's like this is what we was always wanted for the longest. Like like the pure power of the iPad. It's like the best sampler that you can have in this hand, and it's right in the palm of your hands. Like, instead of having to like go and get like hardware and all this stuff, I mean, yeah, hardware is good, but if you want to like put some like information and samples of audio real quick, you just grab this and then you go, and then you can shift that to wherever you want to go. You put on computers, phones, whatever you want to do, as long as you get it all started off and you got it saved. And like I said, housekeeping is a whole lot easier now that you know the files have gotten a little bit more mature. Now you have to use external hard drive. Now it's like there's like, if you got an idea, might as well just get the idea recorded. Even if it didn't come out right, there's so much stuff that you can do with the effects. Even though we bash on the effects pretty much shape the whole thing that we do. We can, you know, I mean, we can sample, you know, like me just, you know, spraying some hand sanitizer and turn that to a bass. As long as we like print it on sample.
Yo, there's one effect that I go to for the last like 3-4 months faithfully now, and that's Mangle Verb.
What's that?
Mangle Verb. That shit is crazy what it does to your sounds. It's crazy. Check that shit out. It's worth it. I'm actually working on a video for it now. I forgot, but I'll look it up right now and tell you.
VFX.
I love Mangle Verb.
It's a reverb.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's a reverb.
Not just a
Not just I can't find it.
Sound like a reverb with a step.
Eventide.
Oh yeah, I got
okay.
Oh, wait.
I got that. I just haven't.
Yo, I've been putting that shit on every sound I could. That shit is amazing. The different things you could do, like you could just manipulate your sound crazy.
You said Mangle Verb?
Yeah. Mangled.
Mangled, M-A-N-G-L-E-D.
Oh, I thought you said mango, like the
Okay.
Nah,
like,
mangled.
I was like, oh.
Because that's the first thing I said is I love mangoes.
I ain't even. By
the way, I
got
just
Shimmer Verb, all of that, but this I ain't never fuck with that Shimmer Verb or because I got the other joint. But let me tell you something. That fucking Mangled Verb, the shit I be doing with my melodies and sounds is crazy.
It's like that.
They got mad presets, different artist presets. And then you could go ahead. You know, I never really stick with a preset. I'll put a preset on and then change it more.
Can you
make that
presets?
Shit my own?
Can you export presets and can you export and import presets?
Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, I don't even know because it's that many options that I've never tried.
I see loading.
How much is it? Can anybody see?
Hold on, I'm going to get ready to look it up.
It's definitely worth it. I'm working on a video right now for it. If y'all want to wait and see what it could do with my video, but that shit is worth it. I love it.
$14.99.
I'll be putting that shit on everything. I don't think there's like
distortion. I see it.
There might be like maybe 2 tracks out of the last 5-6 months that I didn't use that shit on. That's it. I put that shit on everything.
Granular. I see what it does.
Oh,
is it heavy on the iPad?
Is it only on the iPad? I have no idea, bro.
Is
Oh, nah, not really. I never had no problems with it.
Reverbs are notorious for that stuff.
But then again, like I haven't used it on the older joints. I only use it on my new shit. That's fairly clean of space right now, so I never had no problems with it. But just so you know,
that's the first time I ever heard. It's the first time I ever heard Ms.LeD talk about a reverb. You know what I mean?
Gotta be good, right?
Because it does so much more than reverb.
She's on record with me, I believe, saying that reverb is just reverbs. Like fuck it. Because I know that used to be my shit until like I got a couple reverbs that I fucking love or whatever. But like so that, I just thought to point that out. You know what I mean? It's first time ever.
Nah, check that shit out though. That shit's crazy. No, I don't even consider it like a reverb. That shit is a manipulator. That's what that shit is to me.
Now I got a joint. I got a joint. What the fuck is it? Oh man, whatever I've been using. Damn it! I'm on my iPad, so I can't even look on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Go ahead. You can look. I'll put a big emoji in your box now. I'll put something there.
No, I got a couple joints. Y'all know them Jacks, JX joints?
Yeah.
I've been using that joint. They got a bit crusher that's pretty dope. They got a stereo joint that's dope. They old, and I mean they've been out for a minute. They was free.
Wait, which Jack shit do I fuck with?
Because I got all the free ones. They got one that they got a filter, all that shit.
Yeah, I love just the filter because it reminds me of the one Sugar Bites got, the Wild Filter box.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Wave folder. Y'all fuck with that. It's like a distortion.
Oh, wave folder?
Yeah, it's not super special or nothing like that, but like it's just
I never fucked with that.
I think
it's wave folder.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? The little black one with the wave on it. All them Lambrini audio joints. I'm still in love with them.
Yeah, I fuck with those too.
Yo, you know what's my shit still? I think it's a Clevgrain joint. That MsLeD joint.
Oh,
MsLeD.
When you build I think you like build your own delay. That shit is crazy, man. Like you get like.
Clevgrain got some good stuff, man.
Yeah. Like and they stuff is so it's quality, but it's like it's heavy. So like that's a clear example why you should like print the audio.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because like you think you're gonna open that back up? Nah, fam. Like click, clack, click. It's gonna sound like somebody robbing you. You know what time it is? Click, 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 click. Like, what's going on? It's like,
what's going on?
Every time I go to the Clevgrain app, all here's I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
Sound like they know snapping. There go your track. It's gone.
Didn't Clevgrain just drop some new shit too?
Yeah, it's a rotary joint. I didn't get it yet though. I think it was on sale and I missed it. I definitely missed it. But honestly, like with the price of apps, like because when you was talking about that Eventide joint and it's $15, like my heart kind of sank. Like I'm so cheap now.
Yeah, right. Me too. I was like,
I feel you.
15. I was like, God damn. It's like 15.
Word. I didn't even think it was that much.
But the hardware boxes were like $6,000 though. So like in the 90s, if you wanted the Eventide harmonizer, you had to start at like $6 or $7 grand.
Are you serious?
The joint that you had was the big remote control you put on top of the SSL.
Damn.
Yeah, Eventide stuff was super expensive,
I didn't know
man. It was like way out of the like home studio reach, man. So like I didn't see Eventide like big studio A rooms. Back when ADAS were popping, nobody had them in their houses, man. That stuff cost way too much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still glad. I'm glad it's only $15. You know what I mean? Speaking of like low cost stuff, yo, bro, I started messing with MPC beats.
Yeah, how you like it?
Yeah, yo, it's dope, bro. That shit is dope. Like I'm fully convinced there's gonna be somebody that that comes out and then you're gonna have like the sickest beats and like, yo, what you using? Like MPC beats. Like you know what I mean? And motherfuckers go like just really, really fucking kill that shit. Like cause like I didn't realize you use VSTs in that shit too. Like
yeah, do everything.
Like that shit. Yeah, I might have to give me like a little laptop or something, or I don't know, whatever. Like, cause I didn't like it like immediately. Like Ms.LeD will tell you, cause I was like, yo, this shit is stupid. This shit is stupid. Like this shit works weird. But once you get used to how it works or whatever, like I'm like, yo, this shit is like pretty fucking dope. Like you know what I mean? It's got like.
Well, can I ask what, Bri? You fucked with the beats?
Well, I use MPC Studio software. I use the Studio software.
That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know if anybody knows the actual differences between that. Like, what don't beats
2 tracks
have?
instead of 8 tracks of audio.
Yeah, beats.
Okay.
Is like, it's like how many audio?
They want you to buy a Studio, but you don't have to. Like if you just sample it back to a pad, good.
Yeah, that shit don't bother me. But that's it.
It's like Ableton Live.
But that's the only difference. It got to be more.
I mean, it might be more, but it's like it's not too. I mean, I think it's not too restricted to say the truth.
It's just like real. It's like real stripped down. You know what I mean? But like, but it's stripped down as it is. Like, this shit is still powerful, man. You can get busy with that shit because you can put stack up like 4 effects I think on each track, some shit like that. Like, so if your computer is strong enough, like, and you on like what is that? That website, I think it's Plugin Boutique or some shit like that. They got a whole section of free VSTs. And you could go, all you need is, and the shit come with a synthesizer, and like you get a sampler and a synth. You know what I mean? And the sampler could be a multi-sampler or, man, listen. And it got you search hard enough on the internet, and which doesn't take much effort at all. You could find free multi-sample like samples, you know what I mean? So you find like a free piano multi-sample if you need one, you know what I mean? And that whole shit, all you gotta buy is a computer now, you know what I mean? Like,
you might check to see if it loads sound fonts up, because you know sound fonts, there's a bunch of those too.
I didn't even think about sound fonts. It's just I got there's an app on an iPad that uses sound fonts, BS16i, something like that.
BS16i, I use that just for sound fonts, man. Because all the emulator and Proteus sound fonts.
Oh, you got those?
Like having that the Planet Fast.
Nah, I got like just like some regular ass sound. My shit sound almost like Casio, like, but like, I don't know. I kind of like so.
They're available though. I'm saying you can download them now. You go to like an SF2 website, and it's so old, man. You can get like a lot of those classic '90s machines. People already sound font it up, just grab it down and just keep it. You know what I'm saying?
I was heavy when I first got that app. I was heavy on the sound fonts and sound font searches. I haven't looked for none of them shits in a while, but yeah, I'm definitely looking for. Yeah, I mean, nah, it's still out there because when I was on that search, I think the thing that stopped me was because some of the websites just wasn't maintained anymore. You know what I mean? Like, so some of the files you get a broken link or whatever, like something to download. But it's still like some software that like still like messes with sound fonts, because I've seen like they have like somebody still selling something, like I guess it's just some people that's still holding on, like whatever, I don't know. But either way, that MPC beat you can do some real crazy shit with it. You know, I'm gonna definitely look to see if the sound fonts work with it. Because I mean, can't you open it up and just get the you can get the samples out of the sound font in some kind of way, can you? Or no?
You might need a program for that. It's kind of like, you know, they had the Reason extractor.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Thing.
Yeah. I ain't doing all that. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. No. Nah, but
that's how the iPad spoils us. Shit's too easy that we don't want to go back and do all that other extra shit.
Nah, but you wanna know something crazy? Like, since I've been home from this for the pandemic and everything like that, like I literally like I've been like using more hardware. Like oh my god, like I got like the old sampler I got, like I don't go on sampler crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like I think my mission in life is to just grab whatever sampler I can get and just use that motherfucker. Like, you know, to be quite honest with you. So if y'all see me just on the gram with new samplers, like, y'all it's gonna happen.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Huh?
You get SP1200?
Hell no, that's like thousands of dollars. I'm talking about the little $100 joints. Casio SK1, you know what I mean? MS Roland, I think it was a Roland MS1, like you know the little.
That shit came out, Bri?
The iPad, what's it? ISP1200.
That shit didn't come out yet, did it?
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. That
I don't think we're gonna like that shit though.
The dude that's doing it, basically, I remember when he was first putting it up, and he was basically saying he doesn't really like the audio, whatever, something with the programming that you got to do for audio. I'm not for audio, for MIDI on the iPad, and so he had to do some workarounds to make it work with the ISP 1200 or whatever. But yeah, so like the MIDI, what's a beta test that shit been like coming soon forever, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so. He dropped the computer version and it was lots and lots of problems from what I could see.
Yeah, I'm updating it a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I give him props because he be on that shit. You hit him anywhere, and tell him something, he's on that shit ASAP. But yeah, I've been waiting for that app to drop forever.
Yeah.
Everyone, thanks for listening and watching. If you're watching, hit up WeSampleEverything.com. Check me out at Check on the Beat. Fellas, plug yourself.
DragonFly_Bry at IG or Micromix, MIKROMIX.com.
You can find me at J1StarBeatz, pretty much everywhere.
You can find me at CYPHAOMNI.
On everything.
On everything.
You
just had to do that, didn't
you? You can find me at Beatmakeristhesquad or Beatmakeristhesquad.com or YouTube.com/Beatmakeristhesquad. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right. Hello, man.